our field of grass is coming along nicely, coming along very nicely. Hey guys, Gator here, and welcome back to Farm Sim. We're today on the farm. Well, we're fixing to make some power food and take care of the cows a little bit. I was just admiring our wonderful silage that we have produced here, and our field of grass is coming along nicely, coming along very nicely. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to come over here to the mixing wagon. We're going to turn that on. Now, if you'll watch this, as I'm sucking this up, down here at the bottom right, well, you can't see it because it's hid from the camera, but we want to pull this up until we get about 30%, 15%. If you notice, my pile's going down pretty quick. 25, 7, 28, 29, 30. Okay, 30%. So we have 30% of grass. Now let's go over here to our silage. And as I start sucking up silage, you'll see the green bar's going to move. Okay. The green bar turns red, and it moves over. So now they're both within the arrows, so they're both within the space of goodness, I call it, the space of goodness. So what I try to do is, once I fill the mixing wagon to 30-35% with the grass first. So then I'll go and I'll pull my silage. So then the silage is even. So we're pretty close, 50.21 and 49. So then once I'm done, I'll come over here to the straw. And I start sucking up the straw. If you notice how the mixture has changed to like a brownish color. And I'm thinking it's more like 40-40-20 is what it is. See, we're good right there. So we'll back up. And we're going to come over here. And before I unload this, yeah, I don't really want to be picking up a lot. But let's look at this. Silage and power food. When we unload this wagon, that's going to change. See, as we're unloading that, our hay and our power food both come up. They both increase. And of course, you guys know that is predicated on the number of animals you have. So there you go. We've got power food, hay, silage, cleanliness. Let's just suck the rest of this up here right quick. And by using this mixing wagon, it's great. I think maybe I can even pull this up, but I'm not real sure. Yeah, I guess I can. Alright. So maybe we do this again. I've only got 2% in there. Boop. Got it. Okay, so now we are sucking up this grass. I'm at 10%. 13, 14. 22. 25. 27 there. 29. And I think what if I remember correctly, I was taking this to like 38% And that gave me like the perfect mixture. 37%. My microphone's in the way here. There we go, 38%. So now we pick up our silage, and that's going to drop our mixing ratio. I want the bars to be centered. So we'll just come up here and start sucking this up until both red bars will turn green. There's one. And there's the second one. And we will back out and stop loading this when they both get even with each other. And that is like the perfect mix of power food. So if you guys have been watching the videos, you probably thought we had a lot of grass in this silo. Okay, that's pretty close. Close enough for government work. But if you can tell already, when you're using this power food, making the power food, it really goes fast. It really goes fast. That's why you see some of these videos where these guys have just have their silos loaded full. Well, you go through it, and now you see 98%, 99%. That's it. That's all we're going to get. It's 15,997, I think, is total, but the total on it is 16,000. I don't know, units, liters, or whatever, you know. So now we'll come over here and we will unload this. Ooh, I hit the wrong button. Sorry about that, y'all. And now we'll see how much this fills it up, because I'm actually in the green. I don't think it's going to fill it all the way up, but it might. And it did. Okay, so there's that. Let's go. I'm just going to try something here. I'm going to have to go around without hitting the truck, because I'm not sure. What is this trough for? And I don't know if it'll let me even do it or not. No. So that's all we got. So now where we're at is my loading wagon or mixing wagon here is full to 25%. It's full to 25%. So what we're going to do is now we just kind of wait until we need to refresh their food. And once we get that done, then we will just empty the rest into it. Take a day or so. All right. There's our cows. Our cows now have everything they need to be 100%, well, 99% productive. They have produced 598 liters of milk, 31 liters of manure, and 1,500 liters of liquid manure. So that ain't too terrible bad, man. Not too bad at all. So, where do we need to do now? Where do we need to go? We need to come over here and check our grass field. The grass is growing. Still not quite where we need it to be. The sheep, I do need to clean up the sheep, but I kind of have a plan. Since we've got so much money, I think I'm going to buy another one of those. Yeah, we did. We bought another mixing wagon. Okay, so we will go back to the store, which is there. Enter the mixing wagon. We'll take this to the sheep pen. We're going to have to come back. Once we get the grass field mowed, then we'll come back and we'll get our thing that turns it over. It's not a tedder, it's a windrower. We'll get the windrower. Windrower. That's a funny word, isn't it? So we'll get that done. We'll get that picked up, rather. And once that's picked up, the field will be mowed. We'll windrow it into big swaths, and then we'll use the loading wagon to pick it up. I really kind of want to hold off until I get the silage down, because I have a feeling that we will be utilizing probably 5 or 6 loading wagons for that size field full of grass, and we dump those off. Once we get that compressed down, we'll actually do pretty good as far as having enough to make a good amount of silage. Now this field here, I do not own this field, but I sure have been thinking about buying this field. Ooh, I parked my tractor right in the way. Oh, okay, so we've got 2 more pallets of wool. First thing we're going to do here is, while we're here, is we'll come over here and we'll pick that wool up. Doesn't take much. Uh-oh. Oh. Let me see here. There we go. See how easy that is with this mod? I mean, the whole loading trailer is easy peasy, man. What's our prices on wool? I'm a little scatterbrained in here, but I want to know, what's my prices on wool? $5,200. It's no change, so it's not going down, but it'll get better. Okay, so now we'll jump in here. We're going to run around this corner here. That's what I want. We're going to run around the corner and we're going to clean up the sheep pen. The beauty of sheep, when you use this mixing wagon to pick up the grass, you can dump it right back into their trough. And that is great. I like the overhead camera. Okay, so now it's empty. The mixing wagon is empty. We'll just sit it right here. Turn it off. So see, there we go. The cleanliness, that's going to come back up. That's not a really big deal. The water's great. Their grass is fine. Got a lot of wool coming. Pigs. Do we want to do pigs or not? That is the question. To pig or not to pig? I'm not real sure. So, what we need to do now is we need to jump out of here. We'll take care of their water right quick. Hit the I button. Empties your water buffalo into the water trough. You hit the R button. It automatically refills your water buffalo from the water tower. Yeah, you got to pay for it, but big damn deal. Who cares? So, now, we are gold over here. Absolutely, positively awesome. All right, now, our fields are just not quite ready to be harvested. Do you like the way I teleport all over the map? Yeah, our fields are not ready to be harvested. They're just not quite done yet. It's coming though. It's coming. Yeah, as soon as we get these fields done, we will harvest them with our combine, but we'll turn the swath on so that way we can pick it up, the chaff, the straw, we'll pick that up with the loading wagon, and then we'll take that over and we'll dump it in our hayloft. This is actually the tractor that I normally use to compress my grass and to get it 100% compressed before I go into silage and cover it. But I'm thinking it's probably about my favorite one. So let's see here. That's growing. Those are just not ready yet. Let's go check our chickens. The Rock of Thought. Ooh, there's quite a few here. We got eggs everywhere. I like the way the chickens sound. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but across the street, we had those storms the other night, and they knocked down our neighbor's fence. And so they've been out there with the generators and the air compressors and everything over the last, I don't know, about 6 hours, it seems like. They're tearing his fence down and rebuilding his fence. So, oh, I apologize for that. So there's one egg in the coop. Where is the egg? You gotta find the egg. For some reason, I'm thinking it's over here. There it is. Okay. See that? I'm awesome. I'm awesome. Boom, big jump over the fence. We stand upon the Rock of Thought, and we think, what can we do now? Fields are growing. Not quite ready for harvest. See, the wheat's kind of down, but doesn't really matter. Sunflowers looks pretty good. We might end up doing some sunflowers or some soybeans. Animals. We cleaned up the sheep, so we know they're good. The cows are good. So, what are we going to do in the meantime? In the meantime, we're going to have to work on our thinking about pigs. Wheat, corn, straw, water. The food mixture. So they feed mostly corn and wheat and barley, protein. I don't know. I'll probably need to get on YouTube. You catch that? I need to get on YouTube and check that out and just see. Let's see. There's the sheep. Here's the pigs. This is the pig enclosure. I need to get on YouTube and see how people do pigs. So we have, there's the liquid slurry is produced. You can pump it out of here. I think that's where they unload. Here's our food. So we have a food trough. Here's the water. So we would be doing the same thing for the water. And I guess you'd put straw in here. I'm not real sure. How does that work? I don't know. See, I'm really lost. I am lost. What in the world should I do? I'm surprised they didn't put a gold nugget in there. You know. Is there any gold nuggets in here? How do I crouch? Oh, there it is. Nope, nothing in there. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. How'd I get in there? I don't even know how I got in there. Oh my God, I'm stuck. But I have a flashlight, so it's okay. There we go. I thought it was that. Okay, maybe not. We might have to stop this game and come back. Because I can't get out of the pig house. I can't get out of the pig house. Ah. Okay, I'm stopping this. Okay, I'm back. I had to transport myself to another place and then transport myself back. That transporting's pretty handy. Pretty handy. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe we're gonna have an idea here. I know how to do the water right quick, and I can do all that. We can get the water done. But we'll have to get us a plan. Because man, what do you do? The water's easy. Straw's fairly easy. Corn, wheat, barley. To me, I'm thinking I'm going to have to store all these in the silos and then get them and just drop them in a little at a time. I think that's what I'm going to end up having to do, but I'm not real sure. You know? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do with that. But it sure seems like pigs should be the next thing we tackle. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. That is what we're going to do now. I'm kind of lost. Okay, so the next big thing we've got going on is we've got to do the harvest on all of our wheat. We'll put that up into our silos. And then we'll have to plant different fields, some in corn, some in we'll have the straw. We'll have to plant corn and soybeans. And then the whole potatoes and sugar beets, that's kind of, I don't know how we'll do that because I'm not set up for that. So what we'll do is we'll harvest, and then the next planting, we'll plant corn and soybeans in kind of half and half, and we'll go from there because we should get plenty of straw to handle any of the cows and what we need over there for our power food and for our silage and stuff like that. So that's kind of what we're going to do. So, okay, so that's kind of our plan. But right now, we're holding still for our harvesting. So, there you go. Thanks for stopping by on a short little trip here today at the farm. And you guys subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Hit the don't like button. I love the interaction. And come back and see us whenever you want to go back to the farm. All right. We'll see y'all later. Thanks. Bye.